What's up, everybody? Just wanted to show you some of the things that we're doing over here to prep for Sandy. You know, this is not everything, of course. I'll show you my everyday use pantry in a second, but as you can see, we got, batteries, different type of head-mountable flashlights. We got our lanterns, regular LED flashlights here, communication. We can also get NOAA weather radio on here, so all of the family members have their own radio. I need to get into ham. I need to have that. That's the next step for me. As you can see, we got some water here. I guess you can call that my Twinkie soda. They were out of Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is what I do, but perhaps you'll have to suffice. And a little bit of protection, because you never know what can happen if the power goes out. And we have cold weather, sleeping equipment and all that. Although it's not that cold here, I don't expect it to get too cold. Unlike last October in Connecticut, where we got blasted by a snowstorm, which was a lot colder. This year it's not that cold, but you never know. You got to be prepared. And I'll show you the pantry, and I'll show you outside what I did to get the house ready. Well, as you can see, we have our everyday preps. Stuff that's not imperishable. Should last us quite a while. In the event we lose power, like we did last October, we had everything that was in our freezer, of course, go bad that we couldn't quickly eat. So we focused a little bit more on food that would require less refrigeration to preserve. Not to mention our canning that we have, which I don't have in this pantry. Of course, it's a different area of the house. I don't like to keep everything in one area, because if something were to happen, God forbid, I don't want all my food to be in one area. So, diversify. One of the things outside we did to prep for Sandy coming is to get up on the house and make sure all the gutters are cleaned out. I usually wait until all the leaves are off the trees, but there's still quite a few. Like in last October, when we had that big snowstorm that lost power up here for us, I don't know, well over a week. I think it was like 10, 12 days, something like that. We had leaves on the trees. Hopefully this isn't going to turn into a snow event, although some people said it's possible with the cold air. But in order to make sure we wouldn't get any freezing of the gutters and damage to the roof, we pretty much got up on there and cleaned out anything that could cause that damage. And you can see I got a long stretch of gutter. And tons of trees here. That could be a major problem. Tall trees. So hopefully none of these trees are going to decide to make for a bad day. We'll see. Oh yeah. Fall in Connecticut. We're going to be on the northernmost right of the storm, and usually those are where the strongest winds prevail. Last year, like I mentioned before, we got blasted by a really bad October snowstorm, and we had a lot of leaves still on the trees and whatnot, and they fell because of the snow and the weight of the snow. Well, this year we're threatened by high winds, so we'll see what happens, and we'll hang in there, and I'll get back to you guys with updates on how the storm progresses. And, well, keep you posted, alright? And to everybody that's actually in harm's way out there, I want you to stay safe. Keep prepping. Keep up the good work. And hopefully everyone gets through this without too much hardship. Alright. Later, YouTube.